Happy Monday, practice community members, and welcome to this week's Monday message. In today's quick message, I want to talk about how to create free content that converts, because I know that y'all are spending a boatload of time every week working on producing a bunch of content, videos, newsletters, blog posts, social media posts, articles, networking things, classes, master classes, live streams. I can't even think of it all. The list goes on and on and on. But are you getting what you want in return? It bears asking. If we're going to spend this much time producing information out of our businesses, we have to ask, is it doing what I intended it to do? And for most of you, it's not. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't think it is. I think for most of you, you are showing up every week and randomly producing some piece of content that either inspires you that week in that moment, or because you, this is the worst reason, have to get it done, right? You feel some sense of need to, should to, have to, and then we produce from a place of uncertainty and lack of clarity, but then we don't also get to be surprised when that content doesn't create clients or even a paid product of any kind. So how do we actually do that? Because I am a big believer in the free content. I think information should be free. It's integration that we want to have paid for. But info is free. It's everywhere. It is everywhere. But it's not all working, is it? So here's why I think free has gotten a bad rap. First, if it's free, why would anyone pay you? This is an unfortunate assumption. If it's free, why would people actually hire me? The second assumption is that free only attracts low-hanging fruit. So if we give stuff for free, we're attracting people who are maybe uncommitted or uninterested. Which brings me to the third reason. The only people who take free stuff never intended to pay for it to begin with. Not true, but I think these are some of the reasons that keep us from either producing really high-quality free stuff or from producing it at all. Why I think free content is still super awesome. There's a science to free stuff, and I want to share that with you for two big reasons. One, free stuff requires as much time and energy as your paid programs and products. It is not uncommon for me to spend an hour on a newsletter, a week putting a challenge together, days building content like this, Monday messages, content for the community, and things of that nature. And I'll tell you right now, I spend up to 6 hours a week producing content out of my business. Now, 60% of that is for clients and students who already exist in my business, and 40% of it is for new people who I am trying to garner their business. So I spend a lot of time creating a whole bunch of stuff. It requires a lot of time. So if I'm going to spend the time to produce it, I better be producing high quality content, which brings me to number two. Not all free stuff is created equal. And if you're going to spend the time and energy to produce free things, let's produce something that's worth consuming. So where most free stuff fails, one, there's no correlation between the free thing and your programs and offerings. So there's no pathway, right? We don't want to throw a bunch of random stuff out there. It's like throwing spaghetti on the wall and seeing what will stick. That's a great way to create overwhelm and frustration and a high lack of clarity. And I'll tell you right now, a confused buyer always says no. And the best way to confuse your market is to give them a bunch of random things. So when there's no correlation between this free thing and this paid thing, and there's no pathway you're working to walk people through from new to paid, they're going to get lost. Number two, you don't tell them what to do next. I say let the cat out of the bag. CAT stands for call to action. Tell them what to do at the end of that content, at the beginning of that content, in the purpose of that content. And third, you make your free stuff with no requirements for commitment. My free stuff requires that you show up, that you attend, that you engage, that you ask questions, that you leave comments, that you participate in some way, because I think the content warrants that level of engagement. So I ask that of the people who show up and participate in the stuff that I give away. All right, your turn. So if you want to create free content in your business this year that actually converts to clients, then my invitation for you is to join me tomorrow in my free masterclass. The class is live. It's from noon to 1 p.m. My next masterclass is not until March. Now, here's the thing. This class is sold out. It's sold out within an hour of us releasing it back the first week of the month. But as a member of our community, if you didn't get your free seat, comment below and I'll get you in. Really that simple. There's nothing to lose here. Furthermore, if you can't attend live, your free ticket includes the recording the same day. And if you don't have a ticket, I'll post the recording in a month. So I suggest you pop a comment below, say, yes, I want in. I'll send you the registration. It is free. It is live. And I'm going to take you through all the content I currently actively give in my business, how I correlate it to paid products, and how I create so much engagement and action for the people I deliver it to. All right, that's your Monday message. Happy Monday. Have a wonderful last week of the month in this community. I will see you in the message boards.